Imagine you're the most powerful man in England, Lord Chancellor, Knight, Viscount, best buds with the king. You've got the Great Seal, a palace, and enemies sharpening their knives. Then one afternoon in Parliament, boom, your entire career is stuffed and roasted. And the craziest part, about 5 years later, you literally die trying to freeze a chicken. Welcome to History Habits. I'm James Bay, and today we're talking about Francis Bacon's spectacular May 3rd, 1621 faceplant and the forgotten art of turning total professional ruin into a timeless empire. Stick around. This one's going to change how you look at every setback in your life.
Woof! Master James, if I got impeached for taking too many treats, I'd just roll over and play dead. But Bacon, he turned the doghouse into a whole kingdom of ideas. Fetch me the popcorn!
Born in 1561 to one of England's brainiest families, young Francis was basically destined for greatness. Cambridge at 12, Gray's Inn for law, Grand Tour of Europe. He was the original Renaissance nerd. By the time James I takes the throne in 1603, Bacon is knighted, married, and climbing faster than a cat up a curtain. Solicitor General, Attorney General, Lord Keeper, Lord Chancellor, Viscount St. Alban. The guy literally invented the modern scientific method while running the country.
James, he was basically the Elon Musk of 1600s England, except instead of rockets, he launched ideas and apparently took a few bribes as rocket fuel. Sniff, sniff, smells like ambition.
By 1621, Bacon is living like a Renaissance prince. Massive house, gardens, philosophical walks. But he's also borrowing money like crazy. And he's got one very salty rival, Sir Edward Coke. Parliament's on a corruption hunt, sniffing out bribes and monopolies. And guess who's been accepting gifts from people whose cases he's judging? Yeah, our boy Bacon.
Gifts? James, if I accepted every belly rub from strangers, I'd be in the tower too. But seriously, was he corrupt or just playing the game everyone played? Debate time, humans!
April 1621. The charges pile up, 23 of them to be exact. Bacon tries to defend himself, writes the king, clean hands and clean heart. But the pressure's too much. On May the 3rd, he stands before the House of Lords and drops one of the most humble confessions in history. My lords, it is my act, my hand, and my heart. Boom! £40,000 fine. Tower of London, banned for life from court and parliament. Career, dead. Reputation, roasted.
Oof! That's colder than the chicken he'd stuff later. But props for owning it, right? No excuses, no spin, just, yep, I did it. Legend behavior, or was it? Comment if you think he was a scapegoat.
Here's where it gets inspiring. Most people would have sulked. Bacon, he went full mad scientist. He already dropped Novum Organum in 1620, the book that basically said, forget Aristotle, let's do real experiments. Now, banned from politics, he writes De Augmentis, the new Atlantis, a utopia with a giant research lab called Solomon's House. And Silva Silvarum, thousands of observations on everything from magnetism to meat preservation. He basically invented the blueprint for the scientific revolution while everyone thought he was finished.
James, he didn't just pivot, he built a whole new empire out of the ashes. I'm just over here fetching sticks and he's fetching the future. Tail wag for Bacon.
Fast forward to 1626. Bacon's riding near Highgate on a freezing day and has a eureka moment. Could snow preserve meat like salt? He stops at a peasant's house, buys a chicken, has it stuffed with snow, and then immediately catches pneumonia. Dies on April the 9th, dictating a final letter comparing himself to Pliny the Elder. The father of the scientific method literally killed himself experimenting on a supermarket chicken. Iconic.
Bawk, bawk! Master, that's the coldest way to go out! He really went out on a wing and a prayer and a frozen drumstick. I'm sticking to kibble.
So, what's the lesson for us in 2026? Bacon didn't wallow. He confessed fast, got banned from the old game, and built something bigger. Try his 72-hour reckoning. Day one, write the brutal truth of your mess. Day 2, banish yourself from toxic situations. Day 3, run one tiny experiment to fix it. Turn your own May 3rd into a scientific comeback.
I'm starting my own plan. Stop begging for treats and start earning knowledge bones. Woof!
If you love this wild ride through Bacon's chicken fueled comeback, smash that like button, drop a comment. Was he guilty or a scapegoat? Subscribe for more history that actually helps you win at life. And share with a friend who needs comeback story. I'm James Bay. That was Karma. And we'll see you in the next habit. Stay curious.
Like and subscribe or I'll stuff you with snow. Just kidding, mostly.